All right. Looks like we're live. Hello, hello. I know it takes a minute, usually around 10 to 15 seconds to kick in, but how is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is having a... There's that echo. All right. Yeah, I left it up in the background so I could see. Yeah, about 20 seconds in is when it turned on. So sitting and chatting for like 20 seconds before it even popped on there. Hello, everyone. So today we're going to be doing the giveaway drawing, but we're also going to be hanging out. I've got Ma here with me currently, and we might have some other people joining us in a little bit if they can find the time. But I've got my flat lap out. I've got some other stuff I've been working on. So we'll do a little bit of crafting, hanging out, and just see where the day takes us and hang out for a few hours. So with that being said, we can see what Ma is up to here. Looks like she... Oh, let's take that one off.
Can you hear me? Hi.
There we go. Yes, I had muted you before. Hello.
Hi. I'm
what are we working on today?
Some earrings. Some Montana agate earrings, and I just have two pieces glued together so I can get the shaping of them perfect, and then I'll soak them in acetone and work on them individually. That's what I'm doing.
Well, hello, everyone. Oh, man, I just got a haircut this week. It was about time. Had a shag, really building up there, so a little low on the sides for my liking, but that's okay. Hair grows back. Yeah, hair grows back, so even if it's a little short on the sides, it's okay. Cool. Well, hello, Jeff. We got Betty in the house, my mom. Hi, Mom. We got Boot. The ghost pepper is up in here. Hi, Boot. Hope you're doing well. And we got Fred, got Allison. Let's see. Thought we had someone else up here. Rob Thomas was also in here. And Wildheart popped in earlier. Hopefully she makes it back in. And Rich, A3 Skywarrior, who is sponsoring part of today's giveaway. So one of the prizes is thanks to Rich. Hey, Patricia. Hello, hello. So yeah, just a bit of hanging out. Been spending a lot of time with the horses, so the lack of content on my channel recently has mostly been due to me hanging out with the horses and trying to get stuff done with school. Finally have all that under control, I think. I'm just waiting to hear back from them in a week or two and hopefully sign up for totally free classes. No tuition, no school fees. All I have to pay for is like a book for the class, which is awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Yeah, Rich is at work. Yeah, it's something that was actually really nice. As far as I understood it, a lady donated a lot of money to the colleges here. Yeah, anyone who lives in San Mateo County and is a resident of San Mateo County can go to the college for free. That's
cool.
A pretty new update. Yeah, really cool. Some wealthy lady donated some many billions of dollars, is what I heard.
Jeez, must be nice.
Yeah, so looking forward to knocking a handful of classes out of the way. Plus, actually, this will let me potentially take some of the classes that will apply towards my master's program and not have to take them in the actual, Cal State School. It'll be a little cheaper this way, rather than taking all of my classes there. Sound like I got a little weird feedback from you, Ma. I'm not sure if it's just me or if everyone's hearing it.
Nope, it was probably my ultrasonic cleaner. I turned it off.
Oh, that's exactly what it was. Yep. The second it went off, it stopped. It sounded like aliens breaking through. They're about to come through the portal.
Yeah, they probably are. Yeah, I'll keep that off. Sorry. I always have it running so I can shake the diamonds off of my stuff.
Yeah. Let's get some lighting on my flat lap. I'll get this set up so I can turn you all around on this other camera and polish some goodies. And we'll hang out and polish stuff for a little while. And then we'll pull the giveaway stuff in a little while. I want to hang out with everyone. Just spend some time hanging here for a bit. You don't have to be present to win. So the people who are pulled, yeah, they'll have, plenty of time to watch this if they're not here. No requirement of being here.
Yeah, I don't like it when people make you have to be there because, like, what if you're at work or something?
Yeah, there's one channel I watch that's the way they do it every week, but they had the problem of, people get on 20 accounts or have all their friends get on, leave a comment, and then just leave and don't watch the show. And
Yeah, I
it was
guess
supposed to
that
be
that's
a reward for,
there's
those watching
downsides
the
to
live.
all of it, right?
Here, let's get this whole little rig situated here. Okay.
We'll see how smart it was for me to super glue something together and then try to get it apart on a live.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like play with some epoxy and make some of my displays
That's way
because
easier
I
than I
was
thought it would be.
playing with the whole little epoxy setups, and those who want to see, I'm gonna see how do I solo so we can still hear
Just like
Ma,
that.
but so like for example, I'm making a bunch of these displays. This was just a test one. I used a case that was like slightly scratched. And so
It
did a
looks
little
really
test
good.
with some of the fluorite. Yeah,
I like it.
just a little foam pad in there with a little acrylic stick and some epoxy.
It looks good.
Yeah, put it in there a little
I
crooked there
love those
now, but
little. I love those little
yeah.
octagons. Is that what they are?
Yeah, octahedral,
Yeah,
8-sided
I
yeah,
like them.
octahedral. They're fun. Jeff says, Chris, help. I have so much material I don't know where to start. What should I work first? Yeah, so Jeff's got his cabbing machine now. Like, oh
It got
man,
it got there?
I don't know if it got there, but he ordered it. I think in his last video, didn't he say
Yeah, I
it
know
got there?
that. I wasn't able to watch, so I don't know.
I was half watching while I was working today. I had it on. Hey, we've got a wild Ryan appearing in the backstage. Let's throw him on here. Hope you were ready.
Not quite, but
Hi, Ryan.
You can
Too bad.
turn off your camera if you need to. Just
Yeah.
you, Ma.
that's okay. My headphones don't sync up when I turn them on here. I'll pop back in.
Gotcha.
Okay. Jeff should set
Yes, I'm
up
very.
his calving machine in the back of his truck, and then when he's on the road,
Right now,
he can just have
there's the Truckhound Chronicles, the
right.
Truckhound Lapidary Chronicles.
Yeah, just like set up a little workshop back there.
Yeah, the Lapidary Trucker.
That'd be so
Well, Jeff,
awesome.
Who needs sleep back there?
right,
Well, I think he sleeps up in the
Jeff.
cabin anyways, right?
Well, in the back of his truck, but that's where the cargo goes. But
Yeah, I know. But he could make a little section. He just needs like one little spot. You just take it on the times when
Jeff
you've got a lighter
commenting,
load.
right? Real quick, Jeff, this little comment you made, I would love to do some of these on Saturdays and Sundays. Weekends have really been my time to, hang out with my partner. My wife and I spend a lot of our weekends together, so I've been missing a lot of the lives and fun stuff going on. But I am trying to set it up so that I can do a few more of these on the weekends and hopefully not interfere with Kyle's. But there's only so much you can do when that guy's live 30 hours a day.
Right. Well,
More hours
lately
than there
though,
are in a day.
he's been ending them a little bit earlier than he used to.
Yeah,
So
but also doing more days of the week, which kudos to
yeah,
him. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, how you doing? Patricia, we are using StreamYard, which is a paid-for app. There's a free version, but I pay for the $45 a month version. It's not the cheapest, but that's the only one step up. It's either free or $45 a month or more.
Aaron's got some sweet tumbles over there.
Yeah, these are the ones, except for these over here, which I tried starting. I tried to find a bunch of dads that looked like they were close enough to be able to start a medium in the tumbler,
Right.
but I'm finding that they probably need a little bit more time in stage one.
In the first
But
stage. Right.
so I'm just kind of going through and sorting. 'Cause
Gotcha.
he's got buckets all over the place. Find out which ones definitely need stage one yet, and which ones are further along. And I figured I could do that
Right.
while we were visiting with you guys.
There you go. It's a nice rock ASMR.
Yeah, some of them are actually pretty good because they were all kind of thrown together. Because you can see some of them are pretty small.
Little
So,
friends.
so I probably need to find one more little bin for the ones that are good enough. We'll just leave them the way Dad had them.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a lot of tumbles. I'm wondering what Turtle Montana's going to add to the round robin. There's a little round robin of tumbles going around, and I sent it to him. I'm curious to see what he adds into that.
You can kind of see if you want the just kind of the between the last time I was up and Mom and my sister found a few more things downstairs. Just all the
All your
different
dad's rock
buckets.
stuff.
There's the vibe tumbler. I turned it off here so it won't be so loud. But yeah,
Right.
and these are the not the some of the real big ones that he has out in the barn or sitting outside.
Gotcha. Dad had lots of rocks.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to fill my water. Oops. I guess we'll have to use what I've got for now. I'll go fill it in a minute.
Oh. I mean, I guess you are allowed to go get more water. I don't think any of us would be mad at you.
Yeah, my machine wants to hydrate too. The flat lap likes to hydrate.
As they do.
Hey, there's Rich. How you doing? Hanging out at
Hi, Rich.
work and stopping in. Yeah, we're gonna pull the giveaway a little later, probably in a little more than an hour from now. Do some polishing and stuff for a bit, and then I lost the list of names, so while we're live, I'm gonna have to go pull up the list of names again and find it in the background here and remake the list. And it's easy enough. I just got to go to YouTube Studio and find the list of who commented and then who all the donators were for the 2 giveaways.
Right. So nice.
All right.
What group you got
As
there?
it
I'm trying to see if I can read it, and I can't.
Yeah, I only have my phones, and it's
It's 100.
horizontal. I can see about maybe 1.5 comments, depending on how long people.
How long the
come.
comment is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Allison, what are you doing today? Did you want to join us?
Yeah, Allison, jump on.
Or maybe at least send the bison if he's around.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, I've got I've never had the bison on. It'd be his first time on here if he did drop in.
I just love to see what Allison has to say. Hey, Chris. Serious business over there.
Yeah, I had a failed attempt at trying to find a microphone that I could use inside the respirator. Ma said she wouldn't even watch my videos. At least with
I would just have to turn the sound off.
at least with the sound on. Yeah.
turn on the. I just couldn't understand. It was just so distracting.
And I'm kidding you. You know that.
Yeah.
Allison, I sent it on Messenger, but I realized I think Messenger makes the link kind of weird. I don't know if it lets you open it in Safari. I'm going to also find you here on Discord and send it there in case that doesn't work.
At least for me on my phone, Discord opens it in Safari as well.
I have to copy paste.
Wait. Where the heck is Allison? Is she not? Have we never had a chat
in
on
Montana.
Discord?
Probably may not have.
That doesn't seem possible.
We talk on Facebook when we chat.
Oh, there you go.
Prairie Girl,
Yeah, I guess
there she
that's
is.
true. Half of the time, most of the time, actually, we're texting, not on Discord. So I guess that makes sense.
Allison said Messenger is fine.
I sent it there. We'll see if she can get it. Oh, we have chatted on Discord. There we go. I just didn't see her name. I pulled it up. Okay, sent on both.
I accidentally almost made a perfect circle here.
Can't have that.
I didn't do it on purpose. I was just making little half circles for earrings, and I guess I did a pretty good job. I can only do it when I'm not trying.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times, and then looked at it and said stop because I'll never get it when I'm trying to do it. So I'll make one like that.
Right. Yeah, it's Allison.
We've got an Allison.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Here, let's see. Does that help? Yes, that's better. I'm playing with piano keys today.
Ooh, what are you doing?
I'm trying. I don't know if it'll work or not. It's all brand new experiment as I go, but I'm
Love that.
putting them together with some epoxy to use them as a backing.
Is it what? I'm sorry, you cut out right when, like, for me, you cut out. I don't know what you said. You're using them as what?
A backing for stones?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some really super tiny thin sunstones and some really super thin tiny opals. So I'd like
Very
to
nice.
try.
That'll look nice. That'll look nice behind him with that light color.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I don't know if it'll work or not. I've never tried it, but I think I'm gonna give it a go.
Look
So,
how thin these little puppies are.
what's that?
I was just showing how thin the little pieces are that I'm working on.
Oh yeah. And so are those? Are you going to back those, or use those as backing, or keep them?
No, these will become earrings. You know,
Yeah.
lightweight.
Yep.
So
Cool.
and it's like they were together. And
Yeah, I like those. Those are beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. What are you gluing them together with? Do you mind me asking?
Yeah, I'm just using some epoxy.
Right. That's my
So,
go-to.
yeah. So hopefully it'll either work or it won't, but I thought I'd give it a try because I thought that was kind of a neat way to
Sure.
reuse those piano keys.
Yeah,
Are they
I guess-
actually
I
ivory
guess it-
or are they what?
Mm-hmm. No,
I
they
guess-
actually are, and then they're actual ebony pieces too.
Ebony and ivory.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, they're super thin, and it was just an ivory cap on the key.
Right. Like a little
But-
veneer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, I pulled them all off of there. It's like I'm gonna use those. I don't know what for, but
Something.
I'm gonna.
Love it.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm looking for a tripod. Here we go.
And what is Chris working on over there? While he's muted. Or are you muted? I'm so confused.
Yeah, because I took my other camera off the screen, which had my other mic.
Right.
Yeah, I'm working on this one's a little petrified wood, but very gemmy clear.
Wow. That's cool.
If I can get it.
Oh yeah.
I like Are you leaving those facets, or is that how you start to round things? I know, like Kyle, he always makes me think he's doing faceted stuff, and then he rounds it over.
No, this one's actually going to be faceted.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm on the 600,
Love it.
so all shaping is done.
Oh, okay.
Trying
Right.
to show the grain.
So do you do all the way through on your metal discs and then jump back to like 12? Like, what were you saying that you do? What's your
I'm
method?
experimenting right now, actually. So
Okay.
with the softer materials, I'm just going to 600 on the metal, and then back
Uh-huh.
to 600 smoothing, 1200 and 3000 all smoothing.
Right. Okay.
But for the really
Good,
hard
good.
materials, like the Montana agate, I'll go to the 3000 metal,
And
and then back to
then,
the 600 smoothing.
okay.
I'm still trying to break in my metal wheels. The 3000 metal seems more aggressive than the 600 smoothing.
Yeah. That's just, I think, kind of how they always are. Like, I've had, well, maybe that's not true because now my 3000 metal is, it's not, I mean, it's still way more aggressive than the smoothing disc ever will be. But yeah, at first it was real bad. I just think the nature of them being metal is always going to make them a little bit more aggressive no matter what you do.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have that extra aggression, especially with something like that, like agate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working some kind of tub Montana stuff, looking for iris, and then it's helpful.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna check.
Did we lose Ryan or did I just lose Ryan?
Am I still
Oh, there
here?
you are, you're back. Yeah, you're there now.
Yeah, it's possible that my video goes. It's long enough, but I don't know how tenuous the connection is with mom's Wi-Fi in the house. I'm out in the
Right.
shed. We're out in the what used to be our old house. It's now a garage.
Right.
Bison is camera shy. I missed that. Hello, Scott Argyle.
Yeah, every time I film him, I edit, and make sure he sounds elegant. But whenever I film him and I am editing, which is excruciating in itself, right? I have always tried to do my editing when the people aren't here trying to enjoy the living room, because you don't want to hear that, tiny clip that I'm working on 12 times like I
Over and
do, right?
over.
Especially if it's
Right.
yourself and you're not used to hearing yourself talk. And so he gets really, really weird about, like, he's like, me no speak pretty. Please don't
Yeah,
put me on film.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Like,
You're gonna definitely overanalyze that. Yeah.
yeah. You do quit. I want to just say, like, after you do that for a while, it doesn't seem weird anymore. But yeah, I do know, like, I couldn't watch my videos with somebody else in the room for the first, like, maybe year I made YouTube videos, and now I don't care. But yeah, I get
Yeah.
all
You're just so
weird and
used
stuff.
to it now.
Yeah, like, I don't mind watching them, and then now, like I say, it really doesn't bother me either way. But
The
yeah,
only
that's what
person
Right.
I can't watch my videos with is my wife.
you can
Really?
Cannot.
Why?
see.
Does it
She
just make you
cringes
feel
too hard
awkward?
at me.
Oh no.
She she laughs at me on camera. She's like, "Oh, you did not just say that."
Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's funny.
yeah. Sometimes that's probably why I go with some of the raw, unedited, uploaded directly from the phone, so that way I don't have to listen to myself again.
That's funny. I'm wondering if I should go back to metal disc because I'm not getting these chips out of these edges as quickly as I'd like to. Sorry.
I've never worked sunstone before, so this is fun for me. Just getting the back on this. This is interesting
What kind of
always
sunstone is it?
interesting to work a new material.
Yeah. Do you know where it's from, the stuff you were working on?
Bison's mom picked it up down in Arizona, so
Ah,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't exactly know where it came.
I was just wondering,
Yeah.
did you ever figure out
like, what type is it?
what the name of the store was?
I didn't. I do need to ask her if she knows or.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Oregon, maybe? It's pretty flashy. It's awful pretty. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, look at that cab that Chris has. Jeebus.
Yeah.
I'm not
Look at all-
envious at all.
Yeah, he's not aiming that right at you
Yeah.
either, I'm sure.
Right? Like, I feel like this is personal. Oh, that's pretty, Allison. Oh, yeah, that's like the stuff with like the little, is that like confetti sunstone or something?
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty though. I sure do like the way it throws the light. So like I say, that'll just be my back. I just wanted to get that flat so that it would hook up with that backing.
Oh, I can't wait to see what that looks like.
And now that I've got it pretty flat, I'll go ahead and glue it to epoxy it to the
Yeah,
piano keys.
very nice. Hey,
All
I've
right,
got
later,
two.
Rich. Thanks for dropping in.
Look, we're clamp twins. Look.
We're clamp buddies?
Yeah, look.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll have
we
to get
are.
back to that later.
Let's make sure I'm good and flat here.
That rutile cab is very pretty, Chris.
Yep. Well, here's another one.
Oh, good. Nurture me some more.
Yeah,
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's interesting seeing the epoxy through there.
Yeah, I'm so used to that. It's like you use the epoxy and it gives you a little preview of what it's going to look like when you have it completely polished.
Yeah, right in the back.
Those look great. Are you doing the sunstone right now? Putting it on there?
I was just making sure that I had it good and flat and that it was going to line up on there. I've got actually a couple of them and a couple of these pieces already ready to go.
Right.
So I'm
Cool.
going to try more than one at once. So like, here's the one I just flattened. And then I've got another one here that I'm going to, they're mostly flat to begin with, but I just want to make sure they're good and flat. So they really,
Oh, yeah. For sure.
so I'm going to do this one too really quick and then start working on getting them on there.
There's a good little laugh for you. Betty says, I thought Chris was mud because of the stone.
That's funny.
I had to look twice, but then I recognized the pan on the Moz flat laps, so it straightened me out.
Beautiful for that.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, Allison, when you epoxy them, at least you'll be able to have a phone friends here if you get your fingers stuck on them.
Yeah, well, drop count and I thought it went under the shroud, but it landed back there. I thought I was gonna have to get my machine all took apart to get it back. Drop count. I dropped it.
Okay, we definitely need a drop count. I was going to suggest it earlier because, after all, I'm on the show. So it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of how many times.
That'll just keep Chris from having to update the count every so often.
I think she dropped one, so you got to up that number.
Yeah, I will not count mine because I am
Because you're doing it on purpose.
I'm purposely dropping them.
If we hear you say "oops," we'll know that it was a not
Okay.
intended drop.
That'll be for when the brain says jumping in that bin and the fingers dumping in the other one.
Right. And Yogi's here. Hi, Yogi.
Say what?
Hi, Yogi.
I was
Hi,
saying hi to
Yogi.
Yogi.
Oh,
Yeah, on my phone, all it does is the first initial shows. So
Oh,
for
really?
him, if that's
oh
his,
my.
yeah, all it does is say Y. Because I'm
I.
in StreamYard and just
Oh,
looking at
right.
the comments in StreamYard and not
I
in
don't see
YouTube.
any comments in StreamYard.
Right.
Oh, are you using the StreamYard app?
Yeah,
I
because
see. I
because
just
then
use
you can
Safari.
hit the on the right side, at least in the app, you can click on the comment icon
Right.
and it
I have it up on
connects
my
you with
TV and
them.
I look over there every once in a while.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll watch the comments on my TV.
That's what I'm doing.
yeah, when I was using Safari on my phone, the I was having difficulties because it would only display real slivers of my screen, and so I couldn't tell what it
Ooh,
was actually pointing at. So I
right.
started using the app.
Okay, so I've never backed anything before. Do I want to take it any smoother than like a 180?
Can you see through the stone?
Parts of it.
You're probably
I
fine
mean,
because if it's
no,
like,
no, it's not like agate clear. Am I gonna see the
right.
scratches? Is that no?
No, yeah, I think you're fine because you're gonna be shaping that outside of it, right? Like the edges, you're gonna be shaping
Yes.
the edges.
Yeah,
So
and
I
I
think you're
almost
good.
like think I want to leave it at a 180 so it's got a little bit of gription to stick.
Grit, yeah. Um, I only worry about going higher if
Drop
you can
count
see the
2.
seam. If you can see
Okay.
the seam, I worry about it. I don't worry about it if you can't. Oh, Chris, that's beautiful.
Another little kind of faceted one.
I love it. You need to up that drop count, though, sir.
Yes, I
Priority,
will.
priorities.
Yeah, I did that to
But look
us.
at that. Now we
That's
know.
beautiful. Lovely.
Chris needs an MC again this week.
Yeah.
Do all the drop counts and
Right?
I
Yeah,
wasn't
Yeah.
I
Hey,
wasn't
Chris,
here watching it, but
stop actually working.
I heard
Stop actually working.
Karen did that for you while she was a little immobile.
yes, Karen is the, I don't know what the word is, but she's got control on my StreamYard here.
Yeah,
That was a
co-host.
while ago, yeah? Or did I miss
Yes.
one?
No, it was just that one.
Okay. I was like, did I
Yeah,
miss something?
no, like I said, I just heard it. Somebody mentioned that she did. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a setting on StreamYard. You can add someone as an official co-host.
yep, because there's been a couple of times where she's been wanting to work that I mentioned it to her that I'd be more than happy to do the clickies on the thing to move screens around if then she can just
If you
do her
needed it.
commentary.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
But she hasn't been doing too many of them since that time. So
Right.
no, she's
Whose
got that
machine
new.
squeaks like a little dolphin?
Probably me.
That sounds like
I need to
Buzz
spray some
needs to
more.
oil her belt.
It's all right. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, girl.
It's the nature of the flat lap.
See?
There it
Better.
is. I'll be damned.
It
It
smells
sounded
real good in here
like
now.
you remember like Flipper, the cartoon
Oh,
Flipper
yeah.
when you're a kid and he was like all the time. That's kind of what your machine kind of sound like.
Oh, yeah.
All
And
right.
I'm so used
Thanks.
to it. So you have to let me know when you hear it because I'm so used to it. I don't hear it anymore. Oh,
And you
I
can
hear it
fix it
again.
when you do. So that's, I mean, yeah. All right.
Ish. I mean, I can hear it again. I think I need to get some more on the other part of the. Hold on. Hold on. There we
I'm
go.
breaking the
That's
law
better.
over here to watch me.
Is that just the belt conditioner you're putting on there?
Yeah. I need to, it's just a little loose and I need to unscrew everything and tighten it back up. And I just haven't had the,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that
I've been
sounds like so.
lazy. I've been lazy.
you just have to be careful not to over tighten it because on those
Oh,
old
I know.
old machines like that, you can
I
make
know you
them
can.
rub.
I wouldn't do that.
Yep, I did that on
Thank you,
mine
though.
the first time before I realized it's because it's just a brass bearing that
Yeah, this
was
one doesn't
wearing it
even have
out.
bearings.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I don't ever go too tight. I just get it to where it doesn't squeak it.
Oh, all right. Let's see. We got some more people joining. So, what's up, Jawhead, Alaskan Assassin? What's up, guys? I'm Zaxon. Thought I saw someone else. Oh, yeah, Yogi. I don't remember if I said hi. I did, but
Hi, guys.
hello again. Yeah, we're just hanging out, cabin some stuff. Ryan's looking through some tumbles. Allison is looking like she's. I was gonna say gearing up to like try not to break that. You just looked so intense for a second there. You're like, it's like don't snap.
Get him on there good and flat is what I was trying to. I'm focused on flat right now. Getting things good and
Fair
flat.
enough.
I just broke the
I'm gonna
law
have
with
to
my
go
cabin.
drill this really quick.
what was
I
that,
do that.
Allison? You broke the law.
Yeah, I do that from time to time.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lay the whole piece of ebony down to get some of the excess epoxy off of there, so I just lifted the shroud and was like, I'm breaking the law. Don't watch me.
Hey, whatever works. All right, I need to drill these, so I'm gonna be you're not gonna be able to watch me what I'm doing for a little bit here.
Ooh, I can hear my kid, and I need to mute. The gamer talk from the other room is not PG.
Ah, I see.
That's too funny.
I won't be upset if something flips through. I don't monetize any of these anyway.
Huh?
I stopped monetizing all my content.
What?
Yeah, but I'm his mother, and I disapprove of that language.
Fair. Ooh, that AV material. Like, juicy fucking-
There you go.
Oh, see? Sorry.
Does he know you're live? Would that help at all if he knew?
I don't know. Well, he gets headphones, and so he doesn't realize how loud he's getting.
Right. That's fair.
And then he gets really into it, and then he's in there saying things like,
Yeah, I can imagine.
what cow manure that is and stuff like that.
and maybe which animal that cow
Yeah.
manure, where
Yeah,
the manure
definitely
came
there
from,
was a bull involved.
or horses, or
Too.
any number of. I don't know. I don't know if that makes a difference on which one you call it.
Okay.
And I will let you know too, since Mom was sleeping when I came out here, so if she would call me or whatever, I may have to take off for a bit to go see if she needs anything.
That's fair. How's she doing, by the way?
Oh, it's some days are better than the others. It's, I think, more painful than she thought it was going to be.
Right. Oh, that's rough.
You know, top
Poor
of
mama.
being as old as she is. The other issues she might have with, she's like me. She doesn't do good when she gets dehydrated. It's, I think, been a little harder for her to keep enough water down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's no good.
I haven't asked for a while, Alice. How's the store going? Have you been able to get enough or a lot of things in the store to be sold?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
trading post, or I forget what it's
Uh-huh.
called.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been going really good actually. I'm kind of surprised.
Mhm.
Um, but we get a lot of through traffic
Ah,
coming,
okay,
going to Canada and coming back down, or well, right now they're snowbirding, right? They're headed back up to Canada.
okay, cool.
So a
Right.
lot of people, I mean, not everybody, but yeah, so that's been kind of fun. And she is getting ready to go to Alaska. My kid is going too, but she's getting ready to go for her own,
Mhm.
enjoyment. And I'm gonna work a couple days down there for her while she's gone.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh,
You
nice.
say he's going to work on a tour fishing boat.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
I was about to say I gotta go out there
I guess
tonight.
that's better than some of those crab boats
She's going bear hunting.
Is she?
that you see.
I got the youngest one over here telling me when Grandma goes bear hunting, and I'm shaking my head at him. No, when she goes to Alaska, I gotta go tonight. He says she's going bear hunting. Gosh, she's such a vigilante. Yeah.
Any fox sightings recently?
Any what?
Fox sightings recently?
No, no. There's one here in town, and she screams like I love it. At first I was like, whoever's kid that is, oh my God, enough's enough already, right? I was like getting so sick of hearing this kid scream all night long. And then when I
Yeah.
realized it was the fox, now I like
Yeah.
her. I'm like, yeah, get some. But yeah, no, I haven't seen any. Just a little coyote out on the trip the other day, but
Mhm.
yeah, now that I know what that noise is.
Yeah, that's a terrifying noise if you don't know what it is.
It is like, who is screaming? Are they screaming for help? Or are they screaming in pain? Like, who is screaming?
There are
Right?
It's terrifying.
there are a couple birds that when they're out in the kind of the swampy areas over here that have that kind of same feeling till you know what they are.
Yeah.
Because they just screech. Or the funny one, my neighbor's horse. I would have swore that my neighbor was getting attacked the first time I heard their horses at 2 in the
Horse.
morning screaming out. I mean, literally, I had to ask her the next day if that was the horse.
Like, what is happening? Is
Yeah.
That's great.
everything okay?
Yeah, that's great.
We took the little spotlight out there and shined it in the area until I was satisfied that it wasn't a person screaming.
Yikes.
because you never know.
Well,
The railroad tracks are over there too. So
yeah, I don't know if any of you have heard mountain lions, but they can sound like a woman screaming help.
Yes,
Yikes.
yes.
Little LSA kite.
Ooh, that's beautiful. I'm not even drilling yet, by the way. I realized I needed to glue them together before I drilled, so, you know. I'll be back eventually. I'll have to figure out a way to, in the future, I'll put a little rig over there by the drill press too. Things I should have thought about before.
Oh man, I made a catastrophic mistake yesterday.
What happened?
So my water line drips down into this bucket under the table. I drained my bucket and forgot to put the line back in it. And
No.
I got probably a quarter gallon all up in the carpet.
Oh my God.
But I cleaned it.
Oh,
I
man.
dried it.
No.
I was out here for like an hour with a hair dryer.
Yeah, I bet.
So that was actually part of why yesterday I was like, no live.
You got a little
I
mess
don't
to
have
deal
one
with.
chatting with you. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, at least when I do that, it just goes onto the concrete in the shed.
Oh, and I've done it a lot. Like, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just goes into the mulch here. It's like maybe you should have a little Tupperware, like a big ass tote thing, and then you can put it in there. And then if you have an overflow, you'll know it's. Oh wait, you just didn't put it back in the bucket, did you?
Yeah.
It's not that it overflowed. Never mind.
Yeah, I've done the overflow too, but yeah, he
Oh, I've done both.
was a go in there, yeah.
Oops. What do you got on your lap there, Chris?
At the moment,
Yeah,
some sort of jasper.
pretty.
Get it a little wet here.
Yum. How many cabs total are you batching out with this one?
35.
Jeez. Yeah, I've
And
never attempted the batches like that. I commend you.
Yeah, I think I told you or mentioned on there. I think my most I've ever tried is 3, and I couldn't handle it.
I spend about a day on each disc.
Yeah, that's fair with that many cabs.
My organization system wasn't letting me keep track of which ones were in the haven't done yet pile, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always had like I
keep all.
I have two paper towels and I move one I just move them from one to the other.
yeah,
That's kind of how I know where I
Yeah,
am.
I have left side needs to be done, and then right side of the flat lap
The right
is
side
done.
is done.
Yeah, that's how I keep track of it.
yeah. Some of it for me too was I had stones that were very different in hardnesses. and so
Hmm.
I would forget between there which ones I had to go in a certain way, or I just I would
Right.
I couldn't get up the
I see what
rhythm
you mean.
on a stone, because that's how short
Makes sense.
my memory is I just can't. Oh, I need to do this one this way.
Yep. No, that makes sense because like this really solid agate, but some of the other ones I'm working with definitely some softer material. And if I forget, I
Yeah,
start
you
removing
gotta pay
a lot of
attention.
material on like a 600.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, look at this stuff.
All right. Well, at least now it's started
Wow.
drilling, so there's that.
You know, Jeff, I now like the epoxy way more than the dots. I've worked 35 stones up to the first 4 wheels, and not a single one has popped off.
Yeah, that stuff works fantastic. And the good thing about it is if you need to pop it off, it's easy to do. As long as you're using those thinner dots. Like if they're thicker dots, you'll have trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you really want a dop station, Jeff, I'll send you one. I'll give you mine.
Some people swear by the wax, so it's just whatever works for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll keep some wax, but I have my alcohol lamp, and I actually like that more than the dop
Right.
station.
I use the DOP station to get the wax on the DOPs, and then I've started using the alcohol lamp when I'm actually putting them on, because
Yeah.
my DOP station does not get them warm enough where I have time to work on getting them pressed down and correctly on the DOP sticks, even with the stone heated.
Is yours from High Tech?
Honestly, I don't remember who I got it from.
Okay, I didn't even get mine from High Tech. It was a free gift, but they replaced it anyway. And I even told her that. I was like, hey, someone gave me this as a gift and it doesn't work. And then she's like, well, do you want a new one for free?
They have really good customer service there, I have to say.
Yes, yes, they do.
It's like I got overbilled for shipping by $30, and they dealt with it immediately. It's so sad when you're like impressed by customer service.
Isn't it? Because it should be like a universal thing, But yeah, no.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be that you get extremely frustrated when someone's not helpful, not that you're used to no one being helpful and being extraordinarily happy when they are.
exactly. I broke the belt on my Tumblebee and messaged them, and I had no idea that High Tech, by the way, is also Tumblebee. I had no idea. And
I didn't know that.
I messaged them and was like, this is just, it was just under a year old. And I was like, I actually don't have the proof of purchase because my kids bought it for me for Christmas, but I do have a YouTube video that, is like, ooh, look at the new Tumblebee tumbler I got. And they replied with like, that's the best proof of purchase we've ever seen. And by the way, we have you in our records when you ordered your High Tech flat lap and saw from us. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, we're High Tech as well. And we have you in our records from your purchases here. I was like, whoa. They're like, if your address hasn't changed or anything, we'll send you a free belt. So
Yes,
Jeff,
they're also
you can?
inland tools, if you've ever heard of inland.
Yeah.
Inland?
That I knew.
Yeah. It's
They also
like,
had one other
Oriental.
name. Riental, yeah, that's it.
That's
Riental. It's
the
their core brand.
The parent corporation.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I said core brand. Parent corp, same deal in my head. Yeah. Jeff, yeah. if you end up using the flat lap, I highly recommend getting the water pump system like I got. It just, you go through so many more cabs without changing water. I mean, just in those number of cabs I did here today, I probably would have had to change my water at least once. And I've still, I mean, it's got this big 2-gallon pump. And that's if you buy just this one. You can also get the electric pump one and use like a whole bucket of water.
Yeah, I switched on mine to using a pond pump out of
I
a
love my
5-gallon
pumps.
bucket.
It's my friend.
Yeah, you don't have to get a high-tech brand pump. Just go buy a cheaper pond pump for
No,
$5.
heck
Don't
no.
buy the $25 one.
Yeah, you just got to get the right connections
Exactly.
and the way to hold it in the right spot.
The one thing I want to do on this one though is the tube that goes down inside the feed tube that goes down to the bottom here. It is an open tube, so if somehow debris gets in here, it's going to send it up onto my wheels. So what I want to do is get a small
Ooh.
filter foam piece to put in the bottom of the tube so that nothing can be sucked up through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
I do my best to position it under my table so that no debris from the flat lap can fall down into it. But inevitably, every time I go change the water, I see little bits of rocks. I'm like, it must be bouncing off me and the walls and just getting in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
the
like,
thing, even
hopefully anything that gets in there is going to stink, but
yeah,
you never know.
You can elevate it
Yeah.
slightly on something meshy. I mean, you just lose a little bit of the water, but
Yeah, and I've got all sorts of. I mean, I could just, like I was saying, I just stick a little filter material into the tube, or in a fish tank they have like stone filters and all that. I could just get a little stone sump pump filter thing,
a lot of different ways.
algae filter type deal. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Jeff. Then definitely, if not doing the cup method, contact. I mean, can contact High Tech and see if they'll send you a new cup, but I highly recommend getting the pump system. It's going to save you a lot of time at changing water. Just fill this bucket halfway full and go dump it rather than changing water 20 times a day. I do a whole day's worth of cabbing with one water change, which I forgot to do before the stream. So I'm going to let you guys handle this while I go do my water change.
No pressure. Who's taking over his host? Go, Allison.
Allison, that's a mighty. I don't even know. My phone's pointing away from me. You finally getting to the point of getting them glued?
Yeah, I'm about to trim those now that I've got them all glued, and now I'm about to trim them. So I'm setting up the trim saw. I also need some water though. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
great.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
go get
just.
your dang water.
Guess I better get
You and me, bud.
used to this for Friday.
Are you
But,
going on Karen's on Friday?
She hasn't said anything yet, but I'm making an assumption that I'll have to.
Right. Gotcha.
I figured Caleb would be there. He can talk smart, and then I'll just fill in things when Karen asks me questions.
There you go.
I'm a lot better at answering questions and coming up with casual conversation.
Well,
I don't know how I
sometimes
did
that's
that,
just
but I got
easier.
exactly enough water.
I'm surprised no one's dropped anything in a while.
Now would be a bad time because the only thing I was carrying is my water.
At least to be clean water. A little harder to, or a little, I guess, on the way back.
Yeah. As I nearly kick it over sitting down.
Been there.
So I hastily did my drills and I chipped my stones because I wasn't doing everything I would normally do and I was distracted.
Oh no.
So I had to go back a disc. I'm gonna have to keep grinding until that chip's gone. And then thin the other one out to match it, of course.
I'm gonna fire it up. It should be fast, so I'm not gonna mute.
Okay. We can handle it.
We like the sound of machines.
Yep, that smells like shit. I mean, it definitely smells like ivory.
What? Was that your son we heard on the?
Yeah, that definitely stinks. I knew it would. Anything organic like that, just kind of.
And Jeff, yeah, the others. If I do have my flat lab set up more, the polishing on the back of cabs to flatten out would be something that I would use my my flat lab for. Because I really suck at getting the backs flat on when I'm using the round wheels in the cabin machine.
Oh yeah, that's so hard.
I'm getting better, but it's still. If you want to see a comedy, you see me once it gets way out of whack, trying to get it back straight again.
I have no experience.
I've had some where they ended up being two-sided.
Well, you end up getting
I
that
had
concave pivot.
yeah.
That's
Or the other, you have no more girdle.
Yes, a few of mine turned into double-sided recently for that reason.
That's when I give it up because I know I'm just out there not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Almost there. These are getting real thin.
Oh, I gotta get up and stretch my legs for a bit. Oh,
Yeah, aside from doing a lot of polishing lately, I've been trying to plan a few things. Got a few little trips coming up back up north, get a little gold, get some more rocks.
You're really quiet, Chris.
yeah, cutting out a little bit. I heard you're planning trips up north.
Yeah, one sec. Okay, it's that really bad microphone. The other one it has auto noise cancellation when my machine's going. It was trying to be quieter, I think. So I just switch over this one.
Gotcha.
This is the good mic. I assume this sounds much better.
Yep.
3 from Allison. I'm not sure what the drop count 3. Oh, drop count 3.
I just dropped one in it's down there, my other one. So you could make it 4.
Goodness, ma.
Yeah, it's in there.
You know what's odd?
Apparently, I
I
can't
haven't
hang
dropped
on to
any
it.
yet.
Probably a really good thing I was muted just now too. I just said the S word again.
I thought that was snow for a second, Ryan.
No,
That wet stuff.
Yeah. It's just the dirt of the driveway.
You know, Jeff, it's a little quiet. People are just, I think, hanging out. It says 12 watching. It counts those of us in here plus me and Nightbot. So there's like 7 watching.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
the
very
best time of
riveting,
day.
apparently.
I know that. I know. Well, a bunch of people probably came in. They're like, ooh, giveaway? Wait, where's the giveaway? Scroll back. He didn't do the giveaway. Okay, I'll come back later.
Yeah, Jeff.
No, I haven't.
I've seen a few because I forget who I was watching the other day that was talking about just going through even the 1200 or sometimes even going to 3000 and then throwing their cabs in a vibratory tumbler to finish them.
Well, in fact, Betty just received one from me from her giveaway that she won. I did that pre-shaping and she tumbles, so it was perfect. I was like, pre-shape this, don't have to do stage one really. Can do a little stage one to finish smoothing it out, but
yeah,
won't need much. I've done that before. When I did my first set of tumbles, I rounded out all the edges with a 60 grit and 180 grit, and then threw them in the tumbler with stage one for like a few days, and then right to stage two.
Yep, but the only thing you can't, if you don't want, or if you're doing any faceted type or hard edges,
Those would be
thank
gone.
you,
can't
Rob.
do that just because they'll round over.
So Rob just shared the link in Discord for the UV resin, and I would just like to mention, Jeff, double check the link he put, because if it's the same one Ma had, he said it's the same one Ma recommended. So yeah, double check the link. Go to their store up top. I'm going to show this. I'm going to get it closer here. They have constant sales on different items. So what I did is I went to their shop. It's the Let's Resin shop, and just go to the Amazon page and you look at the UV resin starter kits and just get the, whatever the one they recommended. It's the crystal clear 200 gram. But the one I got,
it's a crystal
it was
clear.
funny.
Came with a lamp.
Yeah, it was
Ow.
$20 for just the two of these. But when I went to their store page, it was $17 for the two of these and the lamp, the curing lamp. So it was actually cheaper to get the set
my
with the
two
lamp
bottles-
and the same amount of resin.
Mine is, I've always gotten for like 14. They may have gone up in price though.
I think
Probably
with the recent,
happened.
yeah, with the recent price influxes, things went up. But
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't $20, but either
there
way,
you
it
go.
was cheaper to get the set with the lamp than
Either
the set
way.
without the lamp. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Man,
So
I feel like
definitely check that
like
out.
the
And
Let's
give it a
Resin
look.
should pay me some money.
Shoot. That one really went flying.
Oh, we had not just a drop count addition, but a fly count.
Does that count as
I
two?
went like 4 feet down the hall.
I missed a couple comments here. So, oh, nice, Patricia. I
Oh.
just got a bunch of square wire from. I'll share the link in the Discord. It's escaping my mind right now. Let's see. Maybe I have it linked on here. Let me go. Pages. No, okay. I don't remember it offhand. I want to say. No, that's the website. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I'm brain farting, thinking out loud. I will share in the Discord where I've been getting my wire. It's a little bit cheaper than Rio Grande was, at least for the smaller amounts. They also sell in bulk, but for the smaller amounts of wire, like buying a few feet at a time or a small roll, this place was a little bit cheaper.
They sell sterling silver?
Yes, they
Chris?
sell everything up through platinum and gold and all that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking that link then.
Let's see if I have something here. It's just wirejewelry.com.
If you
Doesn't really
about
get
it,
more.
Are they
simple
in
than
the
that.
United States?
I think
Are
so.
they in the United States? I'm only
do
asking,
think so,
like,
yeah.
how does it take to get to you?
Oh, it was so quick. It was when I ordered this, it came to me
Okay,
pretty
then
quick.
they're local. They've at least got
Yeah.
shipping that are locally.
Wirejewelry.com. So I got some 16 gauge dead soft square wire. It's got a little bit of it for a couple
Nice.
wraps. But yeah, you can buy it by the
Very nice.
whatever the foot.
if you think of it, Chris, on Karen's, they also have a resources channel
Yes.
specifically
Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah,
share
that'd be a
that.
good one to put in there.
It'll be
Indeed.
easier to find it in the future.
Nice little holes.
Okay. Back to some polishing.
And I'm pleased with this so far. It's actually kind of darling.
Mhm.
I know it's not really focusing, and that's okay, but that backing is working out just fine.
Cool.
That sounds so cute.
Right?
You'll have to take pictures and put them in Discord later, for sure. I want to see it.
Yeah, thank
I'm gonna
goodness
let
I
you guys.
decided to try that. I'm liking that a lot.
I'm gonna go pull up the names for the giveaway because I kind of forgot I have to re-pull those up. So I'm gonna be in the
Okay.
background, do a little work, and get that list of names real quick so we can do a little marble race and do a fun little marble race giveaway.
Sweet.
Okay.
And I don't know who was in there, but yeah, they said, yeah, I'm trying to find 20 gauge. I don't know 20 gauge of what kind, but
Probably of the square wire that Chris was
The
talking
wire.
about, or the
yeah,
Yeah,
I assumed
the
it was
20
some
gauge
kind of
wire.
wire, but
yeah.
I should say which material.
Yeah, that's cute. So this one I've got probably done with the 180, and then like this one's still rough. Just gonna have
That
to
looks
go.
so cute though. The colors look really nice together.
I know it turned out so darling.
Is it just the way that it's
Pink and white.
displaying
I love it.
on mine? But is there somebody that's on stage?
Oh, Revo.
Oh, it's my other account.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It was just popped up with somebody.
Allison, on your video when you were hunting, there was a white flashy rock you picked up and didn't take. To the left
Mhm.
of that, there was a bigger, rounder rock that was mostly white. It looked cool, says Jeff.
Oh yeah, he was like upset about some of the rocks that I left behind. Yeah. A bigger, rounder rock that was mostly white and it looked cool, huh? You like some of the quartz and the flashy feldspar quartz up here, huh, Jeff? It always irritates the living crap out of me when I'm like, everything is quartz. Ah.
Yeah, I could up here at mom's. I could probably find my fill's worth of quartzy stuff like that,
Yeah.
of different
And
sizes.
it's easy to get bored of our common materials that we find over and over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I dug around with the tractor and just a little bit in one of the gravel pits that are
Mm-hmm.
on my things, and I'm hoping this rain knocks down the dirt so I can go look to see if I uncovered anything next week.
It looked very interesting, says Jeff. All right, well.
You could show him
Running
Retrace
exactly
your
down.
where it
steps,
is,
Allison.
when he comes and visits you.
Yeah, actually, I probably could get him dangled. I probably could find that rock I picked up. Well, I leave a little offering, so it's not hard to follow my trail and backtrack where I've been, you know? So.
Thanks for that, Rob. So the marble race thing has to update in the background. That's gonna take a sec.
Which one is this for? The one that for everybody or the people that did the PA thing or whatever?
Both.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 races. So, but while that's loading, I'll show you this one I was working on. I was hoping it would be Iris.
Ooh, that's
Make it a
cool.
little big
I
screen.
still love that stuff. It's so pretty. Polish it up. Speaking
Yeah,
of
it had hidden banding. Look
Montana
at that.
entity things, I gotta make the holes a little bigger in these. So yeah.
You can't really see it. It looks mostly clear. And then as you get closer, you see that like micro ghostly banding.
I like that stuff.
Yeah, it's still cool, but not iris. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Okay, we're not doing a marble race, I guess.
Why not?
It won't let me update while I'm doing StreamYard. Let me try again. Let me reset it. Okay, there it goes. It was being weird.
Just had to reset itself or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I told it to update, and it said updating. Then it said paused 0%, stopped. I don't know. Guess I'll polish for a minute while that goes, because it's only 17%.
Oops, I did it again.
Drop, drop, drop.
Yeah, they're tiny. If mine were docked like Chris's, I probably wouldn't have dropped
Allison's
them.
doing a really good mom impersonation today.
All good. I updated it one-handed while I was tabbing. I guess. I just need like a hotkey that makes it go up and count.
I can finally see the drop count now.
It's all me.
Others do there that are me. Worry not. You're not alone.
Now, in order for me to actually have these semi in the with some light on them, my phone is tilted 3/4 of the way the other way,
Oh,
so it's hard for me to
drop.
see the
Oh, you
video
can't.
in the chat.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Otherwise, I was just sitting here with the camera pointed down at tubs, not any of the rocks I was
Right.
looking at.
I was turning to say hi to Jennifer. And drop.
Oops. Huh.
How many of you have dealt with feldspars, like fish scaling? I'm gonna say that was loud.
You're like flaying off.
Yeah.
I
The only
this
issue
lab.
I think I've only ever worked with Labrador once and Labradorite, and I didn't have any problems when I was working it, but I'm an idiot and put it in the ultrasonic cleaner and it fractured it. But lesson learned.
Yeah, I think I'm past the layers in this one, but it had like some weak layers just like peeling off. But this one's cool because look, it has two effects. It's got those lines.
Ooh, I can't
They
see. I
appear
gotta
like
go
that.
back
There.
in front of it. Oh, neat.
And then it's got this little speckles.
That's
They glitter
cool.
like sunstone.
It's like, yeah, it's
And then
like
it's got the
sunstony.
actual flash. So it's actually got, yeah, 3 effects. Labradorescence and
That's
Schiller.
cool.
and I guess 2 kinds of Schiller.
Neat.
Somebody's machine has a drip.
So that's my bucket dripping. That means it's not dripping on the carpet, and that's a good
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah,
just
that
rather-
I can't imagine.
rather
Chris. You must have been
distinctive.
freaking out. I hope you weren't working on anything too, like, let's just be glad you weren't working on like Marcasite or some of
Yeah.
the crazy
Yeah,
lace
and I
that like
was,
looks like a murder scene.
yeah, I was already past the 282, so I wasn't removing a whole lot of
Right.
colored material.
That's good. It could have been worse, but
But yeah.
still, that's bad.
They just did our inspection the day before, like the day before. Jeez, I'm like stuttering. I hear my own echo while I'm talking. You guys don't hear it, but I've got mic through one account and headset through the other account. So I'm always hearing
Right.
myself talking, and that's why I keep pausing in weird intervals.
I couldn't do it. I could never be a radio person or a TV person and have somebody talking to me at the same time I was trying to focus on getting stuff from my brain to my lips.
Yeah, I will say. Let's see. If I do it this way, okay. If I switch it over and I put this camera on that actually has this face and I can mute my other mic, I don't hear myself at all. So when this camera's on, it's fine and it's great, but it bunches up the screen and it gets too busy, and that's just my face anyway and not me working. So I often take that one off. So in this way, it's a lot easier for me, but I make it harder on myself by taking this one off the screen.
Right.
Yeah, I'm working on 35 different stones right now, Scott.
I'm working on exactly 2.
And cool, we're updated. All right, I'm gonna hop over and plug in those names now. Let's just hope that the stream doesn't end for any weird reason. I think the thing with StreamYard is, though, it'll keep going and leave you guys on here if it kicks me out even as the host, unlike YouTube.
Really? What do we do if that happens?
Yeah, I think until I come back on here and I ended the stream, it won't end. But if everyone leaves, I think it might auto end.
Is that what we should do if something happens?
No, we'll just stay here without
Nah.
Chris.
Yeah, my other account would stay in because it's my phone. It would just be if my PC crashed. So I'd still see and hear you guys through my phone.
Right, but wouldn't you need to be restarting one so that you could do your giveaways or whatever?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that game is very loud. Luckily, you guys cannot hear that. Mute.
See here, I'm pointing the one of the old obsidian tumbles that my dad did at the light. Just kind of marvel at
pretty.
how he was able to get a lot of those pretty well done 40 years
Yeah.
ago.
Not bad.
All right,
Are you watching
let's
Marbles,
see.
Chris?
No, I'm putting in the names for the marbles. I was choosing the map I want to do, so now I gotta type in all the names. I'm going through the comments on the 2K video. We're gonna do that one first. Can I do it this way? Oh, that's gonna make life easy. Copy and paste. Man, a handful of people did not follow the rules. Fred
Are
did.
you dinging him?
Yeah, you don't follow the rules, you don't get entered. Got to follow the rules.
Did I follow the rules?
I think so.
I know I didn't follow the rules because I don't think I entered either of them.
That's one way.
Because I probably feared not following the rules, getting ridiculed on live.
Right? Yeah. Name them and shame them, Chris. I'm just kidding.
It'd be worse if you just put them in and seen the comments later and, ah, man, you would have won, but you didn't follow the rules.
Yeah, right? Oh, that would be the worst. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, I took like some cardboard there. 1 sec. I'm gonna grab something for my partner real quick here.
If you must. How's it going, Allison? Oh, she's leaving. She dropped something again. She's looking for it on the floor. She's totally doing a Melissa impersonation.
Yes, I dropped it in the sludge bucket even.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, and my cup's gonna overflow. Holy moly.
No.
All right, we're all set.
Yeah, I do like the glasses. You know, I can't see them very well.
Yeah, I can't see with them very well, but I'd rather that than get some weird stuff in my eye. So
Just in case that one
fair.
that flung down
Yeah,
the hallway.
right? No
One
one
of the-
wants to take that to the eye.
Yeah, thought it was a billiards player. And figured it'd cure him and
Yeah.
corner pocket off of Allison's forehead. I'd feel really bad if one hit you on the forehead right now.
They usually fly away, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I
Oh,
had
Jeff,
one
we're about to find out.
that hit me. Went the other way, but then hit the back wall
Yeah.
and came back flying at me.
Ricocheted back and hit me.
Still with enough for. Luckily, it was right in the middle of the chest, but. Oh, one container down.
Hey, oh, MILF. Oh, I haven't seen him comment in a while. I only see him on Instagram usually. Even he came out for the giveaway. A lot of names here I've never seen before. Yes, that's usually how the giveaways go, though.
Yeah. Especially if you have the word giveaway in the title.
Yeah. Bob's Rocks.
Ouch.
Jimmy L. I don't know Jimmy L. Jeff, let's see. You did. You followed the rules enough.
Enough.
The rules were in the comments. It was said to enter the giveaway, say what your favorite rock in this video was in the comments. Pretty simple.
Oh, that's
and
what I
Jeff
just said,
said, I don't
triangle.
even know. Yeah, and Jeff said, I don't even know what is my favorite. Acknowledging that he knew, but he said, I guess the apophyllite in the first place for the first portion. So he qualified it.
Yeah.
There you go. Good job, Jeff. No naming and shaming you today.
No, there were a few though, like Wisconsin Rockstalker. You missed it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sonia.
Well, I know.
Did Sonia not leave a second comment?
I would have just said the first one.
I
The
think
first
too
one.
that I was like halfway through the video when I first commented, and I was just like triangle because I saw a triangle, and then later when it was like here's the rules, I was like, oh, I guess I already did that without meaning to. I followed the rules on accident.
On accident.
I actually was laughing about that. I was like, I can't tell if Ma just made this comment as Ma or if she actually knew the rules to enter, and that's her response. I was like,
She did. Then I was like, it's still my answer. It's still my answer. So, you know.
Ryan specifically did comment, if I win, pass it on, so I can just leave his name out. Makes it easiest.
That was that one. Yeah. I knew one of them. I thought I did, but
It had been so long you forgot.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a 2-week long giveaway.
Yeah, 'cause I think I congrated you on one, but if you had 2 giveaways, then I don't remember seeing that one.
Ooh, I just almost flung this. Do you have a fling count? Because you need one.
Yeah, I've never flung a stone. Never.
Okay, there's Rick Smith. Do I need to update the count? Is that what happened?
Almost. I almost did it. Like I was able to hold on, but I felt it tug. It tried its best. But I won. For once.
I think after
Okay.
so many of them that it doesn't really matter anymore.
I need little input from y'all here. I don't know that I know this person,
Okay.
Brenda Bloom, but also
Brenda Bloom.
does
Oh
this
yeah,
count?
isn't that?
Yes.
They just
Yes.
said
Yeah, that's what.
okay.
Glenda, I think that's Jared's wife
They-
or girlfriend.
Okay.
It's
Because all
Jared's
they said
partner.
was AZ stuff is always cool. Wow, congrats on 2K. I'm
Yeah.
like, does that
Does
mean
she
that's
have
what is
a
their
little dog?
favorite?
A little dog in her avatar?
Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah.
I
Jared's
think
partner.
she actually won my giveaway last week. Am I wrong?
I think she did.
Yeah.
It's rigged. Rigged.
It's rigged. Well, she didn't win yet. She's just entered.
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
do
so
the I'll
I
do the
just use
drawing
it
in front of
anyways.
everyone.
she's a newer name to me, but she's been communitying around.
Patty
Yeah.
cake. I don't know that I've seen
She's one of us.
patty cake.
She's one of us.
That sounds familiar. One of us. She's one of us rock nerds for sure.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go dump my
Jenny.
bucket. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute you just in case my kid yells at his game while I'm gone.
Yes, please mute while you're dumping your bucket.
Oh, okay, Karen. Oh.
Well, hey, I can't hear that phrase anymore and think of anything but that.
Oh, okay, he came back and left another comment. I was gonna say someone else missed it, but they left a second comment. Even Turtle. Wow, so far we've got 28 people in. More than I thought.
That's lots of marbles.
Sloppy Rock? Who is Sloppy Rock? Cheryl Revere, we all know her. Cheryl R.
Oh, Cheryl.
Oh, Rob Thomas, he's here today. Rob T. Dark Red Moss is his favorite. I gotta agree, that's definitely one of my favorites in the whole bunch. Oh, Mutt, you
don't
left
even
another
remember.
comment. You did say,
Yeah, I did.
you're like, lol, I was just saying triangle because I'm a weirdo, but I'll leave it as my answer. Yeah, that's right.
I don't even
And
remember what
Lesby Rockin' is the
the
last.
material of the triangle is.
I don't either.
It's okay. I didn't expect you to. I just remember it was a triangle. That's all I need to know.
Oh, it was the one that's a big slab of the Brazilian carnelian with the triangle shape in it. That's
Oh, I'm
right.
not mad at that.
We got 32 people. 32 people. That's
bad.
gonna be my biggest giveaway. Awesome. Now assuming I did this right. Distribute custom names, use custom names. Don't require account. Okay. See if I did it right. Then I'll pop the screen over and we'll do a little race and I can catch up with chat. Wait, why is there no one there? What happened?
Who's no one likes us and they left. I'm just kidding. I see a lot of people chatting.
I was hoping he was talking about the chat and not his marble race, and he was going to have to go through all the comments again.
Start over.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
At that point, you're just like random number picker and then go count down that many comments.
No,
and
actually,
win.
Right?
literally yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah. That's the move.
Okay, let's see. Where's the map I picked? This one looked fun. I did something wrong. There it is. That's what I did. I clicked. I found it. We're good. All right, let me slip over to here. Whoa, that totally messed up everything. Okay. My Chrome got really weird. All right, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go ahead and do a little marble race now and
luck,
see who the
everyone.
winner is. So,
Whee!
everyone who entered,
Good luck, everybody.
share screen, window, marble race, share. Can y'all see this?
I see something trying to load. Yeah,
I see it on
now.
that screen. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
there they all are.
All right.
There I am. I see me.
Right?
Go
There's a
me.
little ma right there. All right.
Aw.
Oop.
And I'm apparently a turtle because now it's Mutt-Erdle. Oh wait, now I'm just Ma. Okay. Is it going? Oh yeah.
Apparently it's marbles down a waterfall. This is kind of fun.
Where'd I go? Where'd I
Bill in
go?
the lead. Jenny just behind. Ma right there.
I see Phil up front, Jenny up front.
Blind squirrel. Oh my gosh, I misspelled blind squirrel. Nobody look at that.
Topic rock.
Blind squirrel.
Well,
Yeah.
he won't be able to see it. He won't be able to
Misspelled
see it
it.
anyways.
Of course, and then it stands out, you know.
I would be caught back in the eddy underneath the waterfalls.
Yeah, right.
Let's hit,
Just
let's
settling
hit
out
it.
with the gold and the heavies.
Let's
Really
let's
quiet.
hit his head on the rock one more time.
It is head on the rock. Well, if it's a pretty rock,
I'm no
that's
longer-
not a bad way to go.
Able to see
Yeah, well, yeah.
what's going on. It's just like glitching out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ma. That's weird. Must be your connection speed or something.
Currently, I'm
But you just jumped a little closer. Yeah, you're sounding a little spotty too, like your connection's breaking up.
I don't know what's happening there.
I see you, Ma.
Well, mine says it's perfect, the connection, so I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. I'm just marveling
good.
at
What it's gonna do,
all
I guess.
these all the rocks going down water and not hitting the
Well,
bottom.
looks like huge congrats to Phil and
I'm just
Rob
hitting screen.
as the winners, as Ma circles the drain.
Woohoo!
I guess now we just have to wait for all the marbles to make their way through the finish. I think I can end it early since we have a winner, but I'm not sure how to do that. Can I speed up? You can do slow-mo, but I can't do speed up. Huh.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
know
go.
this game well enough.
Do it slower. Ooh, fire!
I know there's fire down there. It's like they're racing for the.
Does Ma get a prize just for finishing?
Oh, there we
Did
go.
I even finish?
Did I
That water's
even-
loud.
Sorry, that was
Hey, I'm in
a
17th. I'm in 17th
goofy.
place. I did better than I thought.
That's fun. I always
Yeah.
get excited about those.
Yeah, so the little marble race is fun. So congrats to Phil and to Rob. I know Rob was here. I hadn't seen Phil today, but I did see Rob earlier. So congrats, you two.
Yeah, Rob was here.
What that means is for the first place, that was the box of rocks here. That was the box with the amethyst. Big old chunk of amethyst.
Who won my
It's
triangle?
got this one. So Phil. It's got
Phil
the
stole my
agate
triangle,
with the big
telling
C or G in it. Yeah, it's got the rosy fire agate, or rose chalcedony, whatever you call them, with the GC thing in it. It's got a little bit of vanadinite, some Lake County diamonds, some Herkimer quartz, some smoky quartz, and a big old chunk of Arizona dark red moss, which I actually kind of want to go look. Is that what Phil said his favorite rock was? Because if he won his favorite rock, that's actually just kind of awesome.
I can't remember who said it.
Let's see, where was Phil's comment?
I think it was Rob, though. I think Rob said that. Was there only one of that? Rob?
Hi to Josh and hi to Wild. Hi to Sandmaker.
Oh, actually, Phil said the amethyst plate is my favorite, which is what he won.
Oh,
So there
nice.
we go. He still won his favorite. Love that. All right. Oh, Wild Heart, you didn't come back. I saw you comment just before the stream started, but then when I said hi, you weren't there, and it started like 15 minutes later, and I was like, "Where's Wild?" There's Rob. Congrats, Rob. Now I've got to do the poll for the donators because, oh my gosh, that list is a whole different one. Monetization. Who's donated? Well, that list doesn't change because it's just everyone who had donated this year up to the 2 weeks ago when I said it and had the cutoff date. There's a small chance I might do that live later because my wife is home and has been in the other room, and I might go hang out with her and make some dinner and stuff here real soon. So I might not have time to go pull up all the names on this. Let me see how many it was. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Also, thank you, everyone. Grown 33 subs since putting out that video 2 weeks ago, so that's cool.
Nice. Very nice.
All right, how do I see all donators this year? Okay. So we got Ma, Jahik, Ryan, Karen, Ryan again, my mom, Turtle, Lava, Jeff, Jahik again, my mom again. So here's the other thing is like, how do I do this when so many people have done multiple donations? I mean, I guess it's my thing. I can do it how I want. I'm just doing it for fun to give back to y'all. But I was like, do I give each person a marble for each time they donated? Or do I give people a marble for every like $5 they've donated? Like every $5 increment, you get an extra marble in the race.
That sounds good. That's good.
Yeah, Did he have to add them up then?
Because somebody could have like donated
Yeah.
10, but they only donated once, whereas somebody else could have donated 4 times, but only $1 each time or whatever, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, y'all have to realize that pretty much always gives Turtle the advantage, though.
Well, yeah,
Being the
but I
amazing
guess
guy he is, he
his generosity should get him
pays
something, right?
back. Yeah. Right? Yeah, no, I mean, that's what this is for.
That
Those
seems
who
fair.
are awesome enough to give to the channel and get a little something back, maybe.
Yeah, that seems
So,
fair to me. And I think I only donated once, so
yeah.
that's not helping my cause.
No, you've got a couple.
Oh, I'm
You've
so
actually
nice, apparently.
got... You are. You're so nice you gave 3 times this year, Ma.
Really? Wow,
Yep. I've got 3
I'm
donations from
awesome.
Ma for $4.99 each. Yeah, look at you. Being all awesome.
Ooh,
I'm just glad I don't have a
rolling in
page
the
here that
money over
shows how
here.
many I've given out to other
Yeah.
channels. Yeah. I just don't want to see the one
Right?
that shows
That's
each that I've given.
that's the number. Yeah, you don't want to know that number, right?
Well, something else I do is like, yes, I'm giving back by doing this giveaway for those who have donated, but I've already also given a lot of it back because whatever I get in YouTube donations, I turn around and I try and give that many back out. So like someone donates $5 on my channel today, I go donate $5 on AZRE or something, you know.
Right.
Which in the end, that's actually, I lose more because YouTube takes a chunk. So,
Yeah.
Hey, Tomcat Josh, member for 6 months. Thank you. And, oh, Jeff, that actually brings me back to thinking of a little something else here. So, you do give in other ways. You're my biggest Patreon member, which I need you and your lady to pick out some cabochons. So, I was going to spill the beans earlier, got distracted. My Patreon members get first dibs. We're going to move down the list from highest to lowest. So, Jeff, you and Pete each get to pick a cab to keep. And then we'll just go down the list, and each member of the tiers will get to pick a cab and keep it. So everyone that's a paid Patreon member, $5 and up, is going to get a free cabochon coming out in this next package. So,
Aww.
Wildheart, I think it shows you on the Patreon page, but you've been a patron for quite a while. And I try and make it worth it too. So I'm going to have a bunch of cabs laid out based on maybe somewhat size and value. And the $5 members might not get a pick from the very best cabs. But this is for the last 4 months of Patreon donations. So even at that, the $5 members have all given $20 in that time. So you'll get to pick out still from some pretty nice regular sized cabs. And I think I'll have it where like you can pick 1 larger cab or 2 smaller cabs or something like that.
That's nice of you, Chris.
Yeah. Not right now, Jeff. That'll be... I'm thinking of doing a Patreon appreciation show next week because I want to finish up all the cabs first. I want to get them all polished and done and then do the stream. My plan is to do it before the 9th because, fun fact, I'm getting braces on, and I will be getting braces on the 9th. And so I'll probably be not streaming for a little bit because I'll be all like this as I'm dealing with getting braces on my teeth. So, yay, adult braces.
Yay!
Hey. Yay, Tomcat Josh. Wait, hold on. I have something for this. Josh is the first person to make a donation since I got my thing. Karen's got the bell. Prairie Girl has her
Bells.
bells. I've got something for you. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. You're gonna love it. All right. So, thank you, Josh, and Billy thanks you too. It's one of the little screaming goats. I love this little thing. It's so silly. I don't know how well that actually picked up on the mic with the noise canceling, but yeah, little
I
screamy
hear
goat.
it.
You just push
I
it.
hear
It's like everyone's got their bells and silly things. I need something. Oh, and then Mom. Thank you. Billy says thanks. Oh, come on, Billy. Billy.
Figured either that or the screaming goats from was it Thor's movies?
That's hilarious, Chris.
Jeff said can't hear it. Let me try this mic.
Let me mute my mic.
It worked that time. I heard it. Echoed. So yeah, that was Billy the goat.
Nice.
Oh, I don't remember where I found it. Like what was it? What's that trendy store in the mall everyone goes and buys? Not just clothes, but they always sell silly little trinkets. Urban Outfitters, something like that, you know. One of their gotchas at the register. Oh. I just realized I had both microphones on. Hopefully that wasn't all doubled up for everyone.
Nope.
Okay. I scared the cats. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jeff, yeah, it was much louder than I thought it was going to be there that last time. People just dying here. Oh, that was good. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so very much, Mom and Josh, for gifting those memberships out. I'm on StreamYard, so it won't show me. I've got to open this on YouTube real quick because it won't show me who got the memberships, but I want to shout it out. So who was lucky? We had Rock Twister, Wrenches, Repairs, and Prospecting, Silver Wishes, Tammy, Chad, Thomason, and then from Josh's, we had Haley Hudson, David Alfonsetti Art, Brenda Bloom. Hey, that was that Brenda who we were just talking about. Tracy Gorham and Alaskan Assassin Adventures got memberships. Awesome. Congrats, y'all. And thank you again for those.
I'm gonna need to adjust the drop down as I dig one of my earrings out from under my ear.
Yay, it wasn't me.
What are we at? Just 8?
There's a spill again. We should definitely pay attention to that. Oh, come on.
All right. So yeah, for the second part of the giveaway, I got all distracted. Rich was sponsoring an A3 Sky Warrior. So Phil won the first place, which was the Rocks. Second place, which was Rob Thomas, was the gold. So Rob, hopefully you like panning some gold and have some gold pans. If not, let me know. I can get you gold pan. But congrats on winning the Honey Pay Pay Dirt from A3 Sky Warrior. And then as far as the other giveaway drawing, since I think I will do the multiple marbles for the larger donations and stuff, we'll do tomorrow is what I'll aim for. It would have to be morning, so I would close at work tomorrow night. So it'd either be in the morning before I go to work, or it'd be after Karen's, which is unlikely because I'm usually hanging out with my wife in the evening. So
Maybe right before Karen?
I'll be at work.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I get off work right when she starts every Friday. It's actually a bummer. My timing is always just slightly off. I could post it as a video, but I always like everyone to know that there's full honesty here, and I'm not like running the giveaway 4 times till the people I like win, and I don't want anyone to ever think that. And that's all I was worried about the last time I posted a giveaway. I was like, oh, someone's gonna think I reran it multiple times, but I have no need. I'm just giving away free rocks. I don't care who it goes to.
Yeah.
Not like I'm giving away $1 million to my friend, like Mr. Beast,
Right.
Or other big YouTubers do.
Right.
Hmm.
Oh no, Circle of Death. All right, well, there is A3, and Rob, I believe you know A3 already. Rich, if you happen to hear, Rob Thomas was the winner, so he will be the one getting your Honey Pay Pay Dirt. And there's the link to A3's channel if you're not subbed already and need that. Rob Thomas. Every time I say Rob Thomas, I just think of you as the famous Rob Thomas.
Of course.
In fact, don't tell me if you're not. I want to just only think that you are.
He's on my Discord. You know him.
Yeah. I'm mostly kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. There are some pretty big celebrities that lurk around in the rock hounding communities, and I can't recall who it was. It was someone like, it was a classic. It wasn't Henry Winkler, was it? I don't know. It was a classic old school actor recently was like, oh yeah, I love rocks. I like rock hounding and mining and go to those pay to dig places. I watch the YouTube channels. I go on Reddit, and I was like, I wonder.
Yeah, you're probably friends with them.
Right? Yeah, Betty the Fonz, which we got to meet him once actually. We met the Fonz at Salt Lake City Comic Con. Brief moment, all the meet and greets with the little celebrities. That was kind of fun.
Nice.
Ah, it was Rob. Rob Thomas. Anywho, so yeah, I'll run that later. I think we'll do. Yeah, I'll aim for just tomorrow morning real quick before I go to work. Put that up. It'll be a live, and then maybe I'll do a little polishing or something. But as far as future lives, I want to do a live sale next week. I gotta maybe chat with Kyle and see, because I know he's got a few he's been doing during the week.
Yeah.
I just want to slightly avoid going at the same time as him because it's just easier. Also, most of the people who do buy from me also still buy from him, and I haven't had a sale in a long time, so they're probably all stocked up from Kyle anyway. I'm not really expecting a bunch of people to come and want a bunch of goodies.
Are you ever actually all stocked up on by Kyle? Like, I keep thinking I am, and then it turns out I'm not.
Right. But I mean, I've got a box of slabs and slablets now cut up for sale. I went and cut like 100 little slablet pieces, a bunch of the Arizona material into little cab-sized pieces to sell, and then all that stuff from Tucson that I got, and the stuff from the estate sales. So time to have us some live sales. Oh yeah, and I've been working on the website, so things don't move on the live sales, I'll probably put some of the bigger ticket items on the website and get that launched.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Jim? Welcome in, Jim Fry. Now, Jahik, is that just because I'm like physically smaller than Kyle because I'm a skinny little guy? Or is that because I'm much poorer than Kyle, like rock poor? Because both are
Rock
true.
poor.
And that's not meant to be throwing shade at Kyle. That wasn't like a fat joke. Let me just make that clear real quick because I just thought about that after I said it. I was like, oh my God.
No, he's a big tall dude.
He is, and I'm
I don't know how
a
tall you
skinny
are.
little guy. 5'10", 5'10" and a half ish. Smidge over
About my
5'10". I'm
height.
not very tall.
Short guy.
Yeah, I'm not very tall.
Well, you're probably right around average for a male, but
Yeah.
you're not Yao Ming.
I think I might be polishing scratches here.
Oops.
Looks
All
like
right,
I'm going
well.
back to the other disc when we're done.
I'm gonna finish my last 7 cabs here on this wheel, and then I think we'll probably call it for the stream. My phone just gave me the low battery warning too, so polish these last cabs, and then yeah, we'll call it a night. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and giving people something to look at other than me fumbling around trying to find a list of names. You got
Gave me an
got a big old batch
excuse
of
to be
stickers.
sitting here.
Some of us get confused just getting out of bed. Jeff, I would not really expect you to want to buy the AZRE material because, well, yeah, you probably brought home more than I did.
Probably.
I brought home only a small bucket, little like 3-gallon bucket full.
Yeah, but I also feel like next live sale, that's going to be, he's going to see something he wants. Like, I mean, I think we probably all have enough rocks to like grind on the rest of our lives. It's not going to ever stop us from like getting more. Let's be real.
True.
Do any of you have a suggestion for Jim Fry? He says, I want a magnetic flat lap without center bolt. Any recommendations?
An actual lap itself.
I've seen a magnetic one. I don't remember the brand.
I've seen them. I just don't know who makes them. I know that there's Nova, like the Nova material discs you can get for them.
Yeah. Do you want it to run on a flat lap or the end of a cabbing machine if you got a quarter 20? And because I've seen those where you can actually get them that have the quarter 20 that are on the end of some of the newer cabbing machines.
Rob, I think you might be right. I didn't see that one, but I think Jared did do a little something about the magnetic flat lap.
Yeah, I think Jared tried to, make one himself and had a little bit of difficulty because those are really kind of finicky. But I was thinking, I don't remember if I seen them on Cab Kings or if they were Diamond Pacific ones. But there are some out there that I've seen. And actually, if you have your own means, because I think usually the discs are the ones that have the magnetic pieces on them. So the backing, the back plate just has to be steel or something that's magnetic.
Aluminum wouldn't help you there.
Nope, aluminum won't help. Neither would stainless,
Right.
or at least some the non-magnetic stainlesses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
Magnetic.
because I think even when I was seeing, do you remember Mo? What was the catalog that we just got back or just got?
Kingsley North.
Yeah, Kingsley North. Looks like you could at least maybe get some ideas from them by looking on their site and looking at what kind of setups they have to see if any of them work for you.
I had to go all the way back to 180. One of my earrings was thicker than the other. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, how are you doing over there, Allison?
I'm almost done.
How are your little beauties turning out? I want to see. Cute.
Wow, nice.
I'm not ever going to be mad at a pin drop.
Can't get it to flash. There it is. It's all in that one end.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that Schiller. Nice.
Yep.
Oops.
And
Look at your pretty little dendrite, Chris. It looks so good on there.
Yeah, that looks nice with that as a backing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then this one too. And I think we need to add the drop count. I think Ryan just dropped one. And then this one.
I just dropped myself. I just dropped myself.
Oh yeah, look at it, you guys.
That counts. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah,
I can see Ryan.
I
won't put you up on the screen. Yeah, I won't put you up on the screen, but I could see you down in the green room.
And you mean down in the green room, don't you?
Yeah, I
down.
can see it down.
Man down.
Yeah, there's a little.
Yeah, I'm super stoked.
Nice, awesome.
Those are turning out really pretty.
But I turned out better than some rock setups.
Yes, we do.
Just wait for next month's theme. Should be right up your
what is it? Do we know
alley,
yet?
Allison.
Oh,
I don't know if Jahik wants me to spill the beans.
probably not. Okay, we'll wait.
Wasn't
Probably
it?
not.
Wasn't the vote posted right before we started? Like I didn't.
No,
It
that was
closed
for
right
the.
before we started.
The vote.
That's
the
a
theme,
different thing.
The theme.
Oh, the
that
other theme for the other one.
No, since I won the April contest, I got to pick
Yes, that
the
one. Yeah,
the May topic.
Mhm.
that's what I was saying. The one he posted was for the other event.
Yeah.
The other.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you got it.
Which one, Pat? Which one? Because this one here was some like Picasso type stuff.
But
It's like road night.
since there's just a few here,
Oh yeah, sorry,
it's-
Rhodonite. I'm so sorry. Yes, Rhodonite. Oh my god.
the theme for May is going to be fossils, which will include in pretty much anything that came from flora, fauna, so pet wood.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, Josh. Yeah, this other one is just a picture stone that happened to have some dendrites in it. It was just I had some big slabs of picture stone, and this one had some dendrites in the corner, but not on the rest of the slabs. So I cut the dendrites out to make a little cab with it.
Love it.
And yeah, glad I've got Ma here to correct me on my misidentifications.
Hey, if it's a pink rock, I know what it is. Usually.
I was just talking about Picasso earlier today, and then I saw the lines in this, and my brain was like, Picasso,
Yes.
yeah, lines. And it's like, yeah, no.
Yes.
No.
I totally see why your brain did that. That makes sense.
You may or may not notice, at least from this angle, my flat lap is very, very high. I've got my desk, it's an electric desk, and I raised it up really high so it's like eye level. So when I'm looking at my lap and working on it, yeah, I'm just looking right down at that level where you can really see the detail you need to.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have mine at eye level as well. It's helpful. Okay, that's finally good enough. I've just been going back and forth on this.
I'm not spending a whole lot of time on this wheel just because it's the 600 metal and I'm about to go to the 600 smoothing right after. Is that Ma that's getting all robot-y, or is that me echoing?
It's getting a what?
I could
Oh
I
crap!
couldn't tell if
My
did you use the
I forgot.
ultrasonic.
I forgot to turn off.
Oh yeah,
Yes, I did. No, I forgot to turn it off.
it was the
It's
portal
off
to
now.
the netherworld.
Sorry. I use it all day, so it's not something
It
I
wasn't
notice the
bad.
sound of anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. So I thought it was maybe me going off of too far off the thing. I just scrolling back on the farm.
Right. You're eating all over my How many more cabs you got to go there, Chris?
1, 2, 3, 4 more after this.
Nice.
I'll give a little close-up view of each one real quick.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Arizona with a little bit of the onyx on the bottom.
Nice. That's a good one. Love the little beans.
Hey, Lord Shadow,
Green.
welcome in. Thanks for linking up some channels, Josh. Oh, I got 5% battery on my phone. Huh.
Nope.
Well, we'll see how long it makes
You're
it
almost
before my
done.
phone cuts out. Yeah.
Ryan's going on a little field trip.
Yep. Yeah. After so long, this little stool that I was sitting on, this thing only sits about a foot and a half high, so my legs were getting a little cramped.
Right. Take a stroll.
Yeah.
Oh, Allison's all the way to Syrian, it looks like.
I don't know. I can only
That's
see
pretty.
Chris's. Then I
Yeah, I was looking up
Oh
at
yeah, I'll pop
58.
it back up.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll
I
pop
was
it back
looking at
up
the
to everyone in
future.
a sec.
Okay.
I was looking into the past, apparently. That's cool. Is that cheetah stuff or whatever? What is that?
Yeah, cheetah agate.
So it's just dendritic. That's so pretty.
But look at how
It has
fibrous
little
it
stripes
looks.
in it. Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get some of that. That's really pretty.
yeah, I'll have to put that under the microscope too next time for some fun views.
For sure.
Yeah, here's a bigger piece of it.
Ooh. It's so cool. Like, I've definitely seen you showing this rock, but I didn't realize that those spots were made out of dendrites. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure what all the
Can't keep
materials are
up
in
my
here.
cab.
It kind of makes me think of like tiger's eye, but maybe it's still like croakite locked up in quartz, just like tiger's eye, but not iridescent or chatoyant. I don't know.
I don't
There it
know.
goes
Just something with a
again.
really long, thin structure, I guess.
Yeah.
What's happening, Allison?
Oh, and then I spilled my water.
Oh no! You are so me today.
It's a good thing I'm done. I gotta find my cab in the carpet. I'll be back with you in a minute.
It's like a bizarro alternate universe here where Allison has all of my traits.
I thought I had heard that in the background, but I just couldn't quite pick out all the words.
I don't know where it went. I think it hit the carpet. Oh, I found it.
Yeah!
Yay.
Good job.
Yeah, you don't have to dig through any wood chips for it.
Yeah, thank goodness. I just had to comb through the carpet like a drug addict.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Can't find my rock.
Yeah, actually,
Oh man.
my coworkers constantly make jokes like that at work about me digging around for rocks and probably looking through my carpet for rocks and etc.
Nice.
Oh, that's too funny.
Some Canadian chert here.
Got a nice little Wurby in it.
Yeah, some of that microfossil chert that guy sent me from Canada.
Yeah, I remember that. I think you sent me some of that. I haven't done anything with it yet. Sorry.
Yeah, I've needed to for a while. I've got a big bag of it he sent me. He sent me a second package of it. I was like, okay, I got to get into this stuff. All right, I'm on the last tab and I'm at like 2%. Let's see if I can make it before the phone dies.
I'm pleased as pie
Right.
how these turned out. Oh my god, they're freaking adorable.
I can't wait to see pictures.
Oh, hold on. Whoops. No, hold on. Let me put you on here, Allison. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, they're so
Yeah.
cute.
See if I can find.
I
some
like
better
how you
light.
did it. I like how you did it so that the on the edges the backing shows through it, so it's like they're all uh like circles. It's cool.
Let's see, that's probably too much light, but maybe right about here.
There's like a border on them.
Yeah, I just put a little backing on them.
I love it.
Look how pretty.
That's
Very
so
nice.
pretty.
Okay, I'm going to call it on this. My phone is at 1%, so I'm going to give this is the last cab. I just finished the last one in the bin of 35, so let me show you guys real quick.
Nice. That's
Sorry, Allison, I'm
beautiful.
gonna-
No, that's pretty.
Yeah, this is some of the AZ material, but it's like it's got poppies in it.
That's lovely.
All
Heard an
right.
echo of
Yeah.
myself.
That is the last one there before that
Nice.
one dies and disappears. I just kicked it off. Yep, don't worry, 1%. All right.
Oh, I see. You'll still be okay because you're on it for your computer. Is that the deal here?
Yeah, that was just my phone was the camera on the laptop, but my mic and everything else was running and actually running the stream through the laptop.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. I am going to go make some dinner, hang out with my wife, and prepare the list of names for the other marble giveaway, and figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. If I'm going to do like an entry for every $5 or so, like maybe for every $5 people have donated this year, and this is only previous, like from 2 weeks ago to the beginning of the year. So don't throw in a bunch of donations now to
Don't
try
try
and
to-
get in. I'm not trying to. Yeah.
Or two. Put in a lot of donations.
point of
They
this-
just won't.
yeah.
They just won't count until next time.
Right. The whole point of this was like a surprise give back. Right. It's like a surprise give back for those who donated, not knowing that they were going to be entered for a prize. I never told people I was going to have a giveaway for donators. That came up very last minute,
Right.
because that's also technically against the rules. You cannot do
Oh, right. You can't have a
bring in
monetary thing.
donations.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't ask for donations to say you're going to give out a prize. But if at some point I want to say, hey, you've all given a lot this year, so those who have given back to the channel, I want to get back to you, that's different. It's
Gotcha.
not a raffle system or
didn't,
anything.
just
like that.
Yeah. You didn't prompt them for
It
that.
just can't be like the purpose.
You can't do a giveaway
Yeah.
for a
Well, that's
for a membership page. No, I don't know if for the donations, whether that's the same as a just being a members
It's-
only giveaway.
it's actually pretty strict on the donations and super chats and stickers thing.
Yeah,
Because what
I
they
just
did
haven't.
kind of the
I just
beginning.
haven't read that part.
And
Yeah.
even when you do read it, some of the words they use
Yeah,
don't mean what you think they mean. And
A little
you know,
ambiguous.
you got to word the
Yeah.
question exactly right to get exactly the right answer.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I let Julie and Brian know.
The one for the memberships, I think, is pretty well spread out or spelled out, but not as much for the other things.
Mm-hmm. Goals and stuff.
like-
Yeah. I mean, it kind of
Yeah.
does, but it kind of doesn't. I mean, yeah.
Actually, I can show you guys here. Let's do this. Let's do share screen. I'm gonna share.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Chris. We believe you.
I don't know.
And you only got 1%. So
Oh no, that was my phone. I turned
He's
it
on
off.
he's on his computer
okay.
now.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just on the PC now. So you guys should be able to see this, right? The share screen.
Mm-hmm.
You can set your goals and you say how many super chats you want and what the minimum value is for the goal. But then you can also set the timer for it and say, yeah, I'll host a Q&A, but this is what caught my attention. Your celebration shouldn't include anything of monetary value. And so when I read into it and looked into it, that includes like how I offered in the past free shipping I said, hey, if enough donations are had, I'll do free shipping on a giveaway. And that's what Julie and Brian were doing too. And so when I noticed this, I sent Julie a message, and that's why their last one was like, oh, we'll do an In-N-Out movies, because I didn't want them getting in trouble. Once I noticed, I was like, let's all just cover our butts and not do this wrong. So yeah, just trying to watch out for everyone and not see it go badly, because the thing with YouTube is they're well known to go after people for doing that stuff if you're a smaller channel. For much, much bigger channels, they don't care. They let you get away with it and do it. And a perfect example of that is a small
revenue for them.
Yeah. So like a small gold panning friend of mine, I'll leave names out of this, but one guy, he's got under 10,000 subs. And when he did some stuff like that, he had his whole monetization and everything put on pause from YouTube and told he can't do anything like that. But he was doing it identical to another person who is parallel to Dan Hurd and one of the biggest people on YouTube when it comes to geology and gold mining. And he does it every single week. He has tons of giveaways. He does it through his Patreon, his memberships, all that stuff, and does tons of these giveaways.
I'm sorry, how can you do a giveaway with no monetary value? Like, isn't every monetary value?
Yeah. And he's giving away gold.
Like, what can you actually give away?
Right?
What can you give away if you can't do it? Like, even a freaking sticker is worth 50 cents. Like, this is dumb.
Well, I can't think of anything that's more like subject to value than a rock anyway. Like,
right?
I mean, really, I mean, what are you sending people? Rocks.
Yeah. The whole point behind it is it's an anti-gambling thing, right? Because it can be seen as raffling and gambling, which is illegal in multiple states, even if you're doing it through stuff like YouTube. And then say someone wins in a state that doesn't allow it and someone catches wind, both the YouTuber and the person who won can get in legal trouble over it. It's silly, but it's reality. So yeah, is what it is, but just got to watch yourself and how you do it. But it's funny because, like I was saying, this other guy, he does tons of those really big. He even does them on Patreon, and Patreon has tons of exclusive rules saying how you cannot do raffles, you cannot do giveaways, and all these different things that he does exactly how it says you can't. And when other people have complained, they're like, yeah, we don't care. He makes a lot of money. He's got 1 million subscribers and brings us many, many, many thousands and thousands of dollars. We don't care.
Oh yeah, they don't care.
But if you're a small guy,
they actually care about the other one.
Hey,
well, and probably what it is that they might get, maybe they get fined if someone's doing it. That's why they have a issue. But if you're somebody who is making more money for them than the fine is, then why would they care?
Yeah, one of the other people I mentioned, I mean, he's open about it. It's Miller Prospecting. He does it. He was doing a bunch of giveaways through Patreon in a random manner where it was just, if you're a Patreon member, you're entered every month into a giveaway for some gold, and he would just do a random number generator, and all the Patreons were entered. Patreon says that is not allowed, very specifically. Like, you can't do it that way. They have to do some sort of interaction or guessing game or something. So now he has it where he like puts up a nugget, and you have to guess the weight of the nugget, and the person who's closest on the weight guess is the winner. That is legal, and that is how you can do it. So that is what I will be doing in the future as well, in a similar fashion, not maybe guess the weight of a rock, because only gold miners really deal with weights of small things, right? Everyone here is not going to be able to guess the weight of an agate.
Yeah, I'd actually
think of something
I
fun.
actually thought with Patreon that you had to give something to everybody.
It's different. If your page states that everyone gets a reward for their level, then you have to give it. Like, if your page states every single month you get an item, or every few months you get an item, that has to be a thing. So like my Patreon says, it's a little indescript on purpose. My Patreon says every few months you will get a prize sent out to you. I'm aiming to do it like 4 times a year right now. So the goal was supposed to be like every 3 or 4 months. So right now I'm sending out the Patreon gifts for the last 4 months altogether in $1 to save myself shipping.
I mean, versus a giveaway that if you were giving something away, it had to be you couldn't just have a contest and only give it to one member.
Yeah. So like in the past, I had done it before I knew the rules, and I just had all Patreon members were automatically entered into a giveaway automatically without doing anything. And I had done that only like last year before I found out about it. And so I was like, okay, sadly, no more of that. Everyone has to do something. guess how many blades of grass are in this picture. I don't know.
Good luck with that count, Chris.
Right. But yeah. All right. I think I will officially call it now and see you guys around. Let's see. Tomorrow we've got Allison's live. And then
Hey,
not
Karen.
Allison's live, sorry. Sorry, Allison. I was seeing you guys work and do stuff, and I'm like seeing you on screen. So I said it. She's like, what? I leaned back. Well, what'd you say? You know, I meant Karen's live, but distracted
I'll be
watching.
at that live, but I won't be hosting it.
Is she doing a microzone? Do you know, Ryan?
I don't know.
She is.
Okay.
It's usually
I
it's
wasn't sure.
usually one of those where on Friday I look at what she posts.
Okay. Yeah.
'Cause
I assumed it was a
I guess for
microzone. I was
me,
gonna hit
I'm
her up
not
and
a-
see if she...
because I'm not the one, and I'm not one of those people that does a lot of the microzone looking stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, I've got my microscope set up, so I was thinking of hitting her up, and we'll see. I mean, I get off work right when she starts, so if I rush home and get set up, I could potentially get on
Do
and
like
show a few,
microzones.
maybe. Yeah, do some of this Arizona moss and rutile in the microscope. I know Ma won't complain about that.
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, for those who make it tomorrow morning to the live, I go to work around 11:30. I'm gonna aim for a pretty early one. I bet most of you won't make it. I'm betting on like 6 people showing up. Jeff will probably be there because he'll be up driving or something.
it's like
I'm
like
thinking
10:30.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 10 a.m.
Okay. I'll probably be up.
That'll be noon. Yep. So it's just a matter of whether I'm there and see it.
Yeah, so that's 10 a.m. Pacific for those watching who don't know. I'm in California, so 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. West Coast time, not p.m. I'll do a short live, get the names together tonight to do the drawing for those who already donated previously throughout this year. Yeah, congrats again to Phil and Rob for today's little wins. I'll get Rob in touch with A3 if you guys haven't already done so yourselves. I'll make sure you guys are in contact, and then that way Rich can send you your pay dirt. And I will be sending out these other goodies to everyone else. So, Phil, you contact me. Rob, you contact Rich.
There you
All
go.
right, guys. Have a good day.
Thanks. Yep,
Thank you
thanks
for hanging
hosting,
out.
Chris.
Have a good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thanks,
Thanks for
Chris.
coming, you
And
guys.
thanks, everyone, for watching.
Bye, Allison.
Bye.
See you,
Good
Ma.
night.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night, Ma.
Oh, 10 a.m. Jeff. 10 a.m. my time. Yeah, Cali time. All right. Bye, guys.
Peace.
And